But here is a prime example of what Donald Trump does. That is the perfect vision of America. The owners of Atlantic City, of the Republican vision of America, right? I mean, can you imagine a Republican on this stage criticizing Donald Trump for the following? AP reported Sunday. The owners of Atlantic City's former Trump Plaza casino plan to keep it shut for at least 10 years as a tax-saving measure. Trump Entertainment Resorts has filed a deed restriction for the casino, which closed last September, preventing it from being used again as a casino for at least a decade. All right, so now contemplate this, right? What is that massive structure in the middle of the Atlantic City boardwalk going to be used for? I don't know, just like some type of like real-life haunted house. It could still be used for another purpose. I don't know what that would be. I guess just a hotel without a casino in Atlantic City. The move was done to avoid potentially higher taxes under a bill Governor Chris Christie could sign soon, allowing casinos to make payments in lieu of taxes for 15 years as part of an Atlantic City rescue plan. The bill applies to any property that was licensed to operate as a casino in 2014 and does not have a deed restriction. Trump Plaza operated for 8.5 months during 2014. The company feared it might be included in the alternative tax program. Now, can you imagine a Democratic candidate getting up there and criticizing Donald Trump for evading taxes? Of course. It's the easiest thing in the world to imagine. That is what we call low-hanging fruit in the orchard business. Now imagine, if you will, any one of the now, what are we at, 37 Republican candidates being on that stage and saying, Donald Trump, you have structured your businesses in such a way to evade taxes. Goddamn right. Exactly. Donald Trump says that's right. Who amongst us would not want that? And there won't be a single person in the room, including, I will add, the moderators of the debate, who will say anything other than like, yeah, that's good. That's the American way. I mean, this is the problem the Republicans have. He is bulletproof. They're going to mock his hair. They're going to make a comment about his bankruptcies, which he's going to jujitsu immediately. They can't argue with him because they're arguing with themselves. And they're terrified about it. Terrified. And this is exactly on day one, I said, Donald Trump is just a mirror for these people, but a mirror that can't shatter, a mirror that's too heavy for them to take off the stage, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I don't want to belabor that metaphor too much.
When Donald Trump first announced, I specifically remember you. I don't remember what the exact example was, but your fantasy scenario was Chris Christie up there saying something, and Donald Trump just destroying him on it. Because basically, Chris Christie's a version of Donald Trump.
That's right. That's right. You know, last night, Steele was saying, like, well, Chris Christie could really make up some time in New Hampshire. Anything that Chris Christie has in New Hampshire, Donald Trump has times two. Donald Trump's going to go up there, and this is what he's going to say to Chris Christie. New Jersey would be West Virginia without the New York that I created.
That's a great line. He should steal that.
I mean, that's basically what he's going to say.